Stay warm, bundle up, use blankets and extra layers of clothing before resorting to riskier electric or gas portable heaters. No one can control the weather, but you can control how prepared you are for it. And a power outage can become a crisis if you are not prepared ahead of time. Now, as most of you know, a lot of the US and part of Canada is expecting an extremely cold storm coming. Now, we are in the middle of winter, but these are temperatures that go beyond the norm of what we're expecting. So we've already quickly discussed how you yourself can stay warm, but let's talk about how we help our little furry guinea pigs, or just our guinea pigs. So I personally would immediately change your substrate to something disposable like kiln-dried pine or aspen. Something absorbent that you don't necessarily have to sweep daily. You will want to reduce the size of the area that you're keeping your guinea pigs in unless it's already below the minimum space, then just leave it as is. Now, some people use small little hay feeders, and this is where I am going to suggest you stock up on your hay. Go to your local tractor farm store, Tractor Supply, or go to a local farm and get a bale of hay or more. You are going to want to provide as much hay in that cage as you can. Stuff their hides with it. Just put lots of hay everywhere, not just a little bit, but go completely overboard, because guinea pigs will burrow in their hay when they feel cold, and it will help keep them warm. Not to mention, it will ensure that they have plenty of food to eat. Now, providing that your windows have no drafts, no cold air seeping through in any corner, then you can locate your pet's cage near a window that has the sun shining in to help give them more heat. However, if your window even has the slightest draft, which most do, in my experience, you're going to want to then ensure that your pet's cage is actually as far from the window as possible. Ensure you have plastic covering your windows to help shield the cold air. If you have thermal curtains, you're going to want to keep them closed. Yes, it'll be dark in the space, but it will keep the cold air out. It will be very beneficial in the long run. If you have any pet-safe self-heating mats, you can utilize them. If you have a space blanket, you can wrap it around their cage. It'll keep the heat in. But as long as it's not completely enclosed, you still need to make sure that they have enough airflow. You don't want to trap ammonia inside the cage and then cause respiratory distress to your guinea pigs. If you have a gas stove, you can heat up some water and you can put it in water bottles, and you can then wrap that with a sock or towel and place them in your pet's cage or around it. That'll also help keep heat in. Now, providing you have a lot of cozy fleece hides, you can utilize those as well. Just keep in mind that they will get soiled pretty quick, and if it's really cold temperatures and your heating goes out, then you might not be able to wash your items or maintain it the way you normally would. So it's important to keep these things in mind. The most absolute biggest tip I can provide you to help with keeping your house warm should the power go out is to avoid opening and closing the doors. Because once your power goes out, if you open the door, there's no heating source to balance it out. So avoid opening and closing doors. Oftentimes you will hear some guinea pig owners saying not to use plastic hides or anything, but in situations like this, it is good to have them on hand as a just-in-case tool, just because it will help trap the heat in to keep your guinea pig warm. Now, granted, you also want to make sure that it stays clean, so if you're able to once a day, just give it a quick little wipe out, even with just an unscented baby wipe. That just helps keep it clean. But in situations like this, Pigloos are a great source to use. If your house has a fully finished basement, then I would recommend you bring your guinea pigs downstairs to that basement, because as we all know, heat rises. So your basement, if fully finished, would be the warmest place in the house. And last but not least, don't forget, you can still cuddle your guinea pigs, even if it's for a short amount of time. That little bit, a few minutes with your furry guinea pig or your skinny pig, they'll feel the love. So you can wrap your cavies up in a towel or a little fleece blanket and just snuggle with them, love them. Because regardless of what Mother Nature brings to us, it doesn't change that we still have to love and care for our guinea pigs. I hope you learned something new. If you haven't, or if there is something that I've forgotten that you might do with your guinea pigs to help ensure they stay warm during emergency situations like this, then please do comment down below so we can all help one another and learn from one another. This is not a place of judgment. This is a time where we need to all come together to help one another out. Also thought it would be worth to mention that I am in no means a professional. I am just a guinea pig owner. I have 10 guinea pigs, and these are just ideas that I have found online and through previous experiences during cold temperatures. I personally get cold drafts that come through the window, and as some of you know, my girls upstairs, their cage is pretty much right in front of the windows. So over the past 2 years, I've had to experiment and try different ways of helping keep the cold air out to keep their room at a comfortable temperature. So just bear that in mind when you hear and think about what I've said, but some of these tips and tricks will definitely help you out. Thank you all so much for watching and supporting this channel. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. So I just want to say I love you all. Stay safe. And I will talk to you all very soon. Right now, I need to go prepare some veggies for some screaming guinea pigs.